We're live from my father's place. You are Lara Hope?
I am.
All right. So I don't know all the members of the Ark Tones, so please.
Hi, I'm Matt Goldpaw. I play bass.
All right, cool. The big violin with the dinosaur?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
I'm Eddie Ryan. I play lead guitar.
All right, great. And?
Jeremy Boniello, and I play the drums.
Right. Now, I got to ask you guys a question. Even though there are 4 of you, it sounds like there's 10 people up there. How do you do that? I mean, it's just an amazing thing. You have so much rich sound.
We hide some other people inside of our pants.
It's all pre-recorded tracks.
Okay, there you go.
Feels like 10 people in the van, too.
So in
Harmony vocals are partially, you know.
All right, so the song, we're going to be FCC compliant because you never know. So you know the song about "You Really Upset Me"? Okay. In part of the song, you say you kind of upset me, but then in the other part, at the end, you say you really upset me. So what was it?
Well, you know, you got to end big, really, is what it is. You got to leave them wanting more and then hit them at the end.
So what was the inspiration behind that song?
I'll tell you, actually.
It's got to be a great story behind that song.
The chorus of the song says, "You're an emotional roller coaster, and I'm tall enough to ride." And Matt and I play up in Vermont a lot, and there's this couple that always comes out to the shows, and they've become friends, and we follow each other on Facebook, and I always kind of see them air their grievances about each other online, and then make up, and then do that cycle over and over again. And I we were talking kind of about that, and he said about her, she's an emotional roller coaster, and I'm tall enough to ride. And I was like, that's so good. And someone else, had said to me, "I love you to life" years ago, and I had written that down and said, I love that as just kind of a juxtaposition to "love you to death." So we kind of put, those two ideas together to do the song about, the person that gets on your nerves, and, you might fight with them, but at the end of the day, you love them.
Right. So I love you more than yesterday. So it's qualitative.
Tomorrow's still there, It's not so final.
So it's a song of hope.
Definitely.
So where are you guys playing? Social media? Where are you guys playing these days? Obviously, my father's place.
Right. Oh, right now we're on tour with the Brian Setzer Orchestra Christmas show. So we're playing in Westbury tomorrow, and then we're we're doing New Jersey, and then we're heading down to D.C., and then it goes all the way out to Los Angeles. So.
All right. Now, most importantly, you're going to be back here at my father's place, right?
I can't wait.
All right, cool. Now I have a couple of really, really important questions. I understand that there's possibly an album in the works.
We've been writing.
Writing furiously?
Writing. I wouldn't say furiously. Being on the road makes it hard, for me at least, to write as much as I'd like to. But we're about 2 or 3 songs shy of having enough material for a new album. So definitely in the 2019 calendar year, we'll get another one on the books.
Right. So where does your inspirations come from? You guys have a great, unique sound. First of all, who's got the dinosaur? Okay. Are you a part-time archaeologist or something?
That is a $5 rubber puppet that I put on top of the bass.
Favorite movie is Jurassic Park.
I designed and built that bass. Designed and helped build that bass. A friend of mine built guitars, and so I wanted a portable bass, and we built the bass. And part of the design to make it more portable was there's usually a scroll on the top of stringed instruments, but even to cut off like 4 more inches. We cut off the scroll, so it looks kind of empty. So then I figured, okay, I'll put on this prop, this little thing to make up for the visual aspect of a missing scroll.
Soon the dinosaur is going to get a mini Santa Claus hat as well for the holiday season.
So where do your songs come from? How do you collaborate? Every song always starts as a blank piece of paper or an empty computer screen. How does the songwriting process for you guys evolve? And then how do you sort of test material with each other? Where does all that come from?
I'd say the song ideas come from, well, like I said, how those people told me that story. I have just a list in my phone that's called song ideas, and whenever I think of like a hook or someone says something that's funny or whatever, I write it down right away. And I have some ideas that have been in there for literally 5 years before I've gotten back around to putting words and music to the song.
You have that waiting for you, and you have that like leaping off point to come back to later when you're actually in like a writing mode.
Now, do you guys call each other up in the middle of the night and go, "What do you think of this?" Do you do anything like that, or?
It's a lot of waking up to emails that have like a phone recording of like I have this chord progression or whatever.
He'd be mad if I called and woke him up in the middle of the night and said, "Listen."
Now, when you guys write songs and you create songs, do you like walk around like constantly with like iPads and pieces of paper? Do you sleep near things because you wake up in the middle of the night? Yeah, got to capture the thought.
Well, I mean, as my own songwriter myself, it just kind of comes. I can't force it. I can only take it as it comes. Personally, yeah.
So, are there moments when there's more creativity because of things going on, or just sometimes you're watching other people play and you're like, all of a sudden you're inspired, or
Definitely watching other people play is an inspiration. I've found that sometimes my most inspiration comes from when I'm doing something kind of mundane, like taking a walk with the dog, where I'm not really focusing on anything specific, or when I used to go to the gym, like being on the treadmill, and it's kind of like you're just kind of doing the same thing, or even just in the shower going through the motions of shampooing your hair. That's when things come to me a lot.
Well, it's funny. I used to work at a law firm, and one of the clients used to talk about shower memos, because he'd wake up in the morning in the shower to have all these ideas, and then we get like an email blast about all the work we had to do that day. So yeah, I kind of get that. Yeah. So where are you guys all from?
Kingston, New York is where
right.
I'm from.
I grew up in Plainview, Long Island, but I moved upstate to the Kingston, New Paltz area to go to college in 2004. So now I've been there for quite a while.
Wow, excellent. And you?
Crumville, New York.
Where's that?
It's near Woodstock.
Okay.
That's the best way to describe it.
So do you go to Bethel Woods and hang out?
Well, no, because the actual Bethel Woods place is like an hour drive.
Yeah, but you're still closer than we are.
Yeah, it's true, but I would much rather go to the smaller venues, actually in the town of Woodstock, because Bethel's big and cool, but it's hard to go in Bearsville Theater.
Okay.
Colony. Used to be you could go to Joyous Lake, but not anymore.
And where are you from?
I'm originally from Peekskill, New York.
But George Pataki country.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but now I live in New Paltz.
Oh, there you go. New Paltz is a great town. In fact, upstate New York is just beautiful.
Sure
Beautiful
is.
beyond words, and great ski country, too. All right, so social media, where can we find you?
Our website is Lara Hope. That's Lara, not Laura. LARAHOPE.net. You can also find us on Facebook, Lara Hope and the Ark Tones. We're on Instagram, Spotify, Twitter.
We have a ton of videos on YouTube.
Oh,
There's
excellent.
a ton of videos. We have a couple of actual music videos, and then there's some live footage of us on there. You can just type in Lara Hope and you'll find.
All right, great. Well, thanks for being with us. We're live from my father's place. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you. Bye.